everybody. It's just me tonight. This is gonna be really weird. Mikkel's not here. She's off at a concert. So I thought I'd fart around and into the radius a little bit. I'm pretty sure I got chat visible. Um, as far as I can tell. So yeah. I Now it should hopefully... Yep, now it's finding me. That's weird. Why didn't it display on the... Okay, whatever. Neato. I should fix it. Thank you, Liam. Appreciate it. I swear I'm a professional. Well, that must be really awkward then, since it wasn't capturing my ramblings of things. My ramblings. Dead guy. What does this say? Where are you? It sounded as if it came from some horrible void in between my life and theirs. No, give back what I found. I stood up and looked for the soldiers, hoping whatever made them wasn't there. Maybe they saw me as an intruder in their own home. Maybe they wouldn't let me go. Huh. The man's actually trying to communicate with someone. I don't know what they are. Why is this tape glowy? Mysteries. Nothing in here. Oh, darn. No one on the train car. I have a pistol. Oh, toilet paper. Or big milk. Anything back here? Okay. It's fucking windy. That's all I have to say on the subject. Nothing? Okay. Don't feel like squatting awkwardly. Oh, okay. Well, that'll make up for the lost cigarette. Thing on the table? No? Okay. Knowledge. That's not.
UMPSC explain.
Oh, I did not. Oh well, I'll have to listen to that back at base. Hello? Anybody home? I have a PPSH with your name on it. Hi. Bye. Well, I need to tactically take this man out. Okay, now we must retreat. For that was loud. Oh, crumpled little tired man. Hello. Can't tell if I'm being chased by him or if he's just walking. Am I about to touch? What am I hitting? Oh, my couch. Okay. Wait. Oh no. I'm fine. I'm just being confused. Okay, he's just walking around. That's fine. Pretty sure there's a cop man over here somewhere. In inside the warehouse. I guess not. Okay. Huh. Surprised. Oh, sweet. Literally. Funny jokes. Okay. Alright, take that. Even the FMJ ammo, I guess? Hello! That's gotta be worth something. TT bullets. Okay. Probably swap out. Garbage. Nothing in the box. That's a grenade. I can't use, sadly. Hey Liam, if you want to come hang out, I am in the Discord. Just kind of sitting around. It should be, it is picking up my microphone on my Oculus there, so. Yeah. Excuse me, Jesus Christ, that probably peaked the mic. I apologize. I can't exactly walk away from that. I heard a guy walking around out here. Oh, he must be outside. There you are. Bonk. God, that bat's such a bad shot in this game. I guess I do know how to aim this thing. Ironically, despite this is my first playthrough with it, I kind of know how to aim it decently. No, there's nobody else. That's where he is. Okay. Hello, sir. Nice one. Yeah, I'll be on a bit just doing dishes. Okay. Health. Oh. I managed to hit him with the power of God. That's a knife. Absolutely sniped that man. Crap. Yeah, there's back there. I think I've taken everything out around here right now. Also, if my right hand disappears, I'm going to be a little sad about it. Means I have to go swap out my batteries. Is this like an actual genuine Switch track? Yes, but no. Seeing as how that's not how that works. Interesting. I guess you're not supposed to pay that much attention to it, but whatever. Russian. More Russian. This is in Russia somewhere. I don't actually know where. It's not a real city and stuff. Unless it is and I'm just dumb and ignorant, I guess. I don't know. What's in here? Hello? Anybody home? Flare! Nice. Checker? Okay. is something important. Okay, we need to go upstairs now. I heard that little lightning thing, and I'm like, ooh, I need to move. I have not used you. Are you your third? Yeah, you must be third. No, you're in the shed. I hear that. Oh. Nuts, that's probably a policeman spawned. I am not thick. Shed. What am I touching? Is that my couch? That's my couch again. Ooh, there's a health item in here. Okay. What am I doing? I'm living the dream. Well, that means I can now probably take time and explore the bottom floor. Probably. I don't know where the policeman spawned. If it was even a policeman, it could just be a regular walking boy. Okay, there's nothing in the toilet. I've had good luck and bad luck from trying to find stuff in toilets before. Nothing. Absolutely nothing. Ooh, I might consume that now. And yes, I shall. Nothing wrong with a little radius food, right? One more. Yeah, just do it. And a toothbrush. I'll take that. Just want it. I don't know why. I just bonked myself in the face. Smooth me. These ones. Nothing. Nothing. Huh. Nothing. I honestly don't know if the developers made it so that you can actually reach into those, but you know, can't hurt to check. That's my couch. I'm hitting my couch again. God damn it. Well, there's a rusty ass knife in here. Oh, and a singular cigarette. Oh, guess I'll take that. Ah, the gas mask. Wrong one. Okay. Just a rusty knife. Neat, I guess. Hello? Another flare. I'll have to come back for that. Anything in the box? Ooh, on top of the shelf. Darn. I tried. Oh, just a rusty flashlight. I thought it was something more interesting. Ooh, what are you? Cursed stuff. Lower door. Lower door. Nothing. Okay. Gonna start actually crouching in game now. Don't need that. I mean, like, I'll take that. I guess. Okay. Aha. Sound cues. File cabinets. God damn it. Did you do me like this? Ooh. Darn. How many do you have? 4. Ha, 420. That's not where I wanted to hit. Oh, you're full. Oh, okay. I guess I'm taking it then. Scoobity beep. Damn. Hello? No. Anything in you guys? No. You. You. Lower 2. Anything? Goddamn. Fucking nothing. Alright, cool. Guess we make our way back then. Nope. There's still 2 floors. And it's almost nighttime. I have more play space than I think I do sometimes. Okay, 2nd floor. Okay, so far we're doing great. Looting. Herber. Woo! Do I need it? No. Oh god, my shotgun caused me so many problems. Weird. Oh, because it's being locked weird. Oh, because I scooted closer to it. Yeah, I'm stupid. Wow. Whole lot of nothing. Alright, still a whole lot of nothing. Do I want to check the desks at this point? Not really. Okay, fine. Wait, can I not? Physics. As I smash my face through a thing. And a bullet. I still don't need the paper towels. Attention please. The train departing from platform 2 will be 5-hour service to Russian words. For your own safety, please stand back from the platform edge. Going in the toilet. Stash 4. Present right inside the stove in the greenhouse and bullet key. Okay. Are you just a... Oh right, you're a funky PM. Okay. Cool. Squirt. Overburdened am I? Not very, which is good, because I still have a whole nother floor to loot. I'm way too close. Oh god, I'm basically... Okay. Hold on, need to reset myself. Alright, we're good. I have no idea how that looked in game, but it probably looked something weird. Anything to say, sir? No? Okay. Neato. Thankfully this one's a quick search. Ah! The fuck? Chad is way too close to me. Okay, that's everything here. I mean, like, I can check way out there, but I'm kind of feeling like heading back now. Also, I need to move chat back. Please go over there. Thank you. Much better. And now I'm playing a VR game, smart of me, isn't it? I'll be fine. This chat doesn't tell me what time it is. There are mystery mans out here wanting to shoot me. No. Really? We're at a lightning strike. Maybe he spawned inside the warehouse. Maybe. Either way, heading back now.
Hello.
Hello.
How are you?
I'm good. I'm currently wandering around like a crazy person, as always.
Yeah, it's been a pretty quiet night so far for the stream. Haven't seen anyone pop in yet.
That's okay. I'm not surprised. Lane's busy hanging out with Mikkel, so they're not going to be in. I'm just wanting to do. I just want to do more of this because I wanted to play more of it, honestly.
Yep. Yeah, it's always good to have a game that you actually like playing that you're streaming and.
Yeah. So ironically, the original program I tried to use just for some reason wouldn't work with this game. I don't know why. It had every reason to, because I play it through Steam, and it was one of those programs that you have to use through Steam VR. But for some reason, it just wasn't working in here. So I was like, oh, okay, cool. So now I just have it as I have chat docked as a spare window in Oculus. So I can see it, but chat can't see it on stream. Hi. Wow. I am dumb. No, they walked up on this man's. There's a lot of walking in this game.
Yes, walking simulator.
Yeah. Thankfully, walking through Pervime isn't too bad. But when I get out farther, it's gonna start kind of be sucking.
Yeah.
Because this is like the smallest area, and then it goes, you can't see it, but it, like the global map goes like all the way to the top there, and we're a tiny little thing. So, yeah, thankfully there's like a bunch of fast travel, there's a bunch of, not fast travel, but loading screens now. Because before in like 1.0, it was actually just a gigantic map that you had to walk
straight up had to
to.
walk halfway across the country.
Pretty much, so it's kind of a nice quality of life, but at the same time, it feels a little less connected, so it kind of doesn't feel as nice.
Right.
Yeah. 1.0 has a bunch of weird quirks to it, and I'm kind of cool with playing on 2.0. Because, like, in 1.0, for some reason, so in 2.0, you can get a modification for, like, this pistol, so that you can put a suppressor on it. But in 1.0, that modification, you can't modify your weapons at all, so it just can't be silenced. And it's like, oh, that sucks. But the weirder thing is, the M9 that you, like, the pistol that you start off with, it starts off with a silencer. So I'm like, but I want to use this gun because it's my favorite gun in the game. It also is basically the sniper pistol in the game because it has the highest bullet velocity. But I can't suppress it. And suppressing matters a solid decent amount in this game.
Does the noise alert the little anomaly dudes?
I don't know. It might. They might not totally have an entire poster based on it. So, it's just like a weird quirk with 1.0. And yeah.
Yeah, just keep in mind that I'm seeing the stream. Let's see.
I know you're a couple like
About
minute
5 to
behind,
10
probably.
seconds behind.
Yeah, but still.
I can judge by
3.
when I speak and then when I hear myself,
Yeah.
which is a
Oop.
little weird.
No, get in the thing. There you go. Scooby-Dooby. Awesome. So it's $675.
Thankfully, though, most of the game's audio is just like background noise, so I don't
I
need it
know.
up too high.
Especially because it goes from being like really, really, really quiet to exceptionally loud as soon as a gun is fired.
Yeah.
So I think I have it balanced to keep it at like a nice, okay amount.
Yeah, no, your voice to background audio balance is really nice.
That's good. You can thank Mikkel for it because she was the one that set it up because I couldn't actively see.
Right.
Okay, time to offload all the crap I have. I think you are neat. I kind of want to keep you. What is it going to take to fix you? You're the one I'm using currently, right? Yeah. My brush of tooth. Some magazine. My other brush of tooth. Come on. Oh, why do you gotta be so finicky? Oh. Oops. I have to repair that. What about you? Okay. I might leave these two in a not repaired state then. Because... Nah. What about you? What damage do you? Oh, you're fixable. Okay. Yeah, same thing with the magazine. That's gonna just go over there. Scoop-a-doop.
Is Into the Radius a VR only game, or is
Yeah,
it?
it's a VR only game. I know, I wish it wasn't, because it would be a super fun game if it wasn't, but the engine they built it in is like, or what
Is
they
all
built
VR?
with it. It's like VR only. It kind of sucks. Oh, get out of here. Yeah, I guess like the most similar game to this would be like the Metro series or actual Stalker. That's not VR. I'll clean the other side now. I enjoy it. I'm almost done on my main playthrough, and this one's just gonna be the like stream playthrough.
Mm-hmm.
What could I potentially be missing here? It's a little tiny bit. That was all it took. Oh, I didn't want that. I wanted you. And you. Wrong way. Nope, that was the right way. Never mind. I have the gun facing the other direction. Oh, that was it. That was that one. Maintenancing guns. Maintenancing guns. Making sure the dust goop is all gone. There. Now I have a little spare PM if I need it. Which will be nice in case I die, because it's one of these runs. How about you? You're pretty good. How about you? Yeah, I fired you only a couple times. You I fired once, so you should be... Yeah, you're fine. Okay. That's that done. You. You. Getting rid of this. The power of fire! Magic. I should sleep. No, I shouldn't sleep, because now I'm, like, awake and full food, and I should be just fine. How long until... Okay. Radius treasures, artifact, heavy helix. Oh, that mission! Okay. That's a mission I could do. I don't want to do cleanup. Does it drive me crazy? Ooh, where is that? Oh. Oh, it's just there? I mean, yeah, I can do that. That should be fine. Don't need you. Wait. Into the pile. Hi, backpack. Flare can go away. I'm just gonna go up here. All this, Okay, drop one on the ground. We're not. God dang it. Garbage. Okay, these can all be... I'm probably gonna go take the, gonna hold off on my other pistol usage for now. It goes in garbage. Which means I just have to swap it out real quick. Which means I might actually want to get that one. Oh god, weirdest mechanic in the game. Just gonna hit this button, right? Yeah. So, for some reason, when I try to put my... So, in order to take off attachments, you have to enter, like, dressing mode, and then hover your hand near where you want to take off the attachment. For some reason on this pistol, it is fucked, and I have to aim somewhere near the opposite end of the gun to grab it. There, got it. It's very cursed, and I do not know why.
Oh, that's weird. Yeah.
Yeah, it's solidly cursed. Yeah, let's grab you.
There's a problem with VR. Is you have to get closer and closer to reality, and you know, if that was in a game, like, it'd be a little weird, but it would be super weird. But in VR, when you're actually, like, with your hands, it's like, it just doesn't make sense.
Sir, let me put my hand near the actual part that I want to touch. How much is it going to be to repair you?
Like, video games are like, oh, you want to remove the suppressor? Click vaguely anywhere near, like, the front half of the gun.
Yeah. And I will say, it's mostly accurate. It's like just that one pistol that it's really finicky on.
But unfortunately, I mean, that's the kind of stuff that people notice in games, is you can do something 99 times correctly, but that'll make people notice the one time you didn't do it correctly all the more often.
Yeah, see, look, when I do it on the PM, I know it's a little delayed. It's just right there. It's perfect.
Right. Yeah.
Funky moment. Oh, another funky mechanic with the other game is, I don't know if, I think it's the other one. No, this one has hang. So with 1.0, for some reason, so I can pull back on the register and it won't, like, I can pull back forever, infinitely, technically. And it won't.
Yeah, it doesn't actually chamber around and flip around.
But in 1.0, it would just, that was it. Like, it would immediately, as soon as you pulled it back all the way, flick it back forward. And I'm like, that's kind of uncomfortable.
Oh.
Yeah, it was weird.
So you can hold it back?
Yeah.
That's kind of weird, yeah.
Oh, man, the bolts went everywhere. God damn it.
I mean, I know you probably don't have to actually, like, do any clearing of the chamber, but...
They get jammed. The guns can get jammed the worse durability they get, so... You can, but it's... I don't have to do it very often because I keep my guns in very
I don't
good
suppose. I
shape.
mean, looking at a lot of the guns here, it seems like this game take place in some kind of like future past type deal. The guns don't look modern,
it's
or is it just like the fact that it's in Russia
I think
or wherever?
it's set somewhere during the Cold War, I think.
Ah, okay.
It's set in the like 60s, 70s. If I'm remembering correctly, I might not be.
I was wondering because I was seeing a lot of like wood stocks and
Yeah.
like older handgun models.
I mean, like, I can show you in a second. Safety off. Safety's on.
I can also look it up.
Yeah, they do have some modern-ish guns. Like, there's the M4. Like, you can get one of the American M4s. But that's about as modern as it gets. I don't think it gets much more modern. Here, let me look. Let's see, flick down to what I think would probably be the most modern. Oh, it's bugged. That's a Mosin, that's a Tiger. Maybe the DVL or the FN-17. No, those are still pretty old.
Yeah.
Venturez, Val. There's one gun I think is relatively modern. Oh, that's just making it. Oh yeah, there's an AUG. Yeah, the M4A1 and the AUG. I think those are like the two newest that exist.
Hmm.
Other than that, it's all pretty old. Like there's the AKs.
Yeah. I think that
Well,
Beretta's pretty old.
yeah, this
Super
boss
old,
isn't
but-
really new either. PPSH. I guess the MP5K
Do you have the
is pretty new.
74?
Or a Glock, or an M9. Those are pretty
And
new too.
I'm kind of glad they actually included the MK74.
Yeah.
Or not MK, AK.
Yeah. It has so many different names, I kind of sometimes forget which the real one is. Because I know a lot of games use AK-47, and then a lot of others
Well,
use AK-74.
There's actually a difference between the AK-47 and the AK-74. I was watching an interesting video the other day about how a lot of games get that wrong.
Ah, okay.
Yeah, so the AK-47 has a 7.62 by 39 millimeter M43
okay.
cartridge, and for the AK-74, it's 5.45 by 39 millimeter.
Okay, that's neat. So it's a little minor
rate of-
difference.
Yeah, and the rate of fire is slightly different, and if I remember correctly, the easiest way to tell the difference is looking at the shape. The gun has a different angle to it.
Normally I'm casually making $9.
Hey, I mean, $9 is $9.
I know, like, especially with the bigger ones, because I think you get like 12 for the bigger ammo packs. I'm like, hey, I spent like $1,000 on this thing. I'm at least gonna get 12 back from it.
Yeah. How much are the guns usually?
It depends. The higher the rifle typically is the more expensive, and
Yeah.
also higher the security level. For the most part, they're in the like 3,000s, 4,000s from what I've spent. Yeah, I'd have to look on my main account, which has everything pretty much unlocked.
Yeah.
You know what the biggest difference I noticed switching from my 1080 to my 3070?
What?
I didn't used to be able to see like a laser dot this far away in game.
Hmm.
it would just because I had to set the render distance super low in order to get the game to run just
Yeah,
generally
and so it
happily.
just stops rendering the laser.
So yeah, like as soon as it got like a certain distance, the laser would just disappear and I couldn't aim it. I'm like, this is not great. Please help, I'm stuck. But yeah, no, I'm able to pretty precisely aim at long distance and hit with the laser, which is nice because it means I have to actually properly aim this. What time is it? Almost 11. Okay, not bad. Right, I'm reading my watch, right? Yeah, it's 11:52-ish. This should be a quick one. That's why I actually bothered coming out. It's night. It's just getting to midnight in game. Okay. I did input this right. I think I did. I should have. Okay. Okay. Perfect. So this might spawn a couple new enemies, but what's the next tide? Day and 13 hours. Okay. Oh, another thing with 1.0 is, so the Tide is basically like a map wipe system, in essence, that's like got a canon use for it. In 1.0 it doesn't exist. And the only thing that occasionally reset are like caches. That's like really about it. So you get a lot more loot a lot easier in 2.0. Because
Right.
the map resets,
You that and
obviously.
then go back.
Well,
I mean, what's the end game of Into the Radius?
so the storyline is basically, something happened and no one knows what, but it caused, that fucker to exist. And
Yeah.
kind of messed up the entire world around, Pervame? No, not Pervame. What is it? What is it? It's the city. It's a city. It's one of the fake cities in the game. But basically, you meet Katya, who is usually displayed by the figures you see in white. I already booped Katya over there, so you won't see her again. If you look back through, you'll see her. But is this really where it's supposed to be? I'm assuming so. Did you not have anything on you? Huh. She finds you, and you wake up. And also in this world, you can't really die. Every time you die, you just kind of lose your memories and wake back up canonically. Like in the
Interesting.
base. Yeah, it's super weird. It's also a way to get around, you know, a respawn mechanic.
Right.
And this is a little bit of spoilers, but it happened to everyone else too for a while. So there was Russian and U.S. forces, and they would just play war games against each other at this like one fort area that I found.
Yeah.
For, like as long as they could, and they would just instantly respawn and not be dead. And it was weird, to say the least.
Interesting.
So yeah.
But then it stopped happening.
But then it stopped, and now I'm the only one left. And that's another mystery. There you are. Why are you on the bed? This is what I came for. This was literally the entire reason I entered back in. Yeah, it's super cool. And it's a very loose story, to say the least.
Yeah.
Like, for the longest time, I'm like, I have no idea what's going on. I just know this is some weird fucky shit. So yeah.
I do like that they actually like tried to explain, you know, in game, come up with rationalizations for respawns and stuff, though.
Yeah. And I mean, it makes perfect sense in the context of the Radius, where there's literal boxes that destroy you atom by atom and floating shit.
Mhm.
So it's a good way to keep it within the suspension to disbelief, but also still have some
Yeah.
rationale to it. God, imagine if I got leg trackers. That would be weird. This game doesn't support them, but that would be weird. Yeah, I feel like this game could potentially be ported, because, like, literally, I'm moving with the left stick right now, and my camera moves with the right stick, and, like, the only thing that's different is, like, actual hand positioning and grip and
Mhm.
triggers. So, like, if someone wanted to bother, they probably could eventually, but it probably would not be very good. That's some weird flickering. I'm gonna turn off my light to stop that. I think it's fun. It's a fun game. Also, the funniest thing is, so when you first spawn in, the game asks you to stand into the circle and put your arms up. This automated turret will actually shoot you if you don't. It's funny. Also, he follows you.
The automated turret.
Yeah, the automated turret just follows you. He never trusts you. It's funny. He's also the only working machine in the game. Thinking about it.
Interesting.
Yeah. Another thing that's weird in game, or like in canon, is that if you try to actually leave the Radius, you will very rapidly die. And like the best they could do, like, because I mean, obviously when it first happened, there were people that tried to leave, and like
Right.
the UNPSC, who is a conglomerate between the UN and the Russian government, they like tried with their best doctors and stuff, and they straight up could not save the people.
Interesting.
Yeah, so your body will rapidly just decide to not, I guess.
Non-exist.
I think I could find the tape, actually, that describes it better than I can. See if I can find it. Play tape. UNPSC message exclusive.
Explorers, this is a friendly reminder from the UNPSC not to attempt to leave the Venturis exclusion zone, as demarcated by the electric fence surrounding the site. We deeply regret the necessity of this measure, taken for your own protection, as well as for the protection of anyone attempting to enter the zone. Exposure to radiation and other after effects of the event have made the world outside the exclusion zone toxic for those who were in close proximity to the asteroid strike. Every survivor who left the exclusion zone before the area was cordoned off died within hours, despite the best efforts of the UNPSC's medical specialists. No medications or surgical interventions, not even the creation of controlled environments, succeeded in slowing the deterioration of organ function in those unfortunate survivors of the event. There have been no medical breakthroughs since that would suggest that doctors would be able to save a survivor who exited the zone. We hope that our research with your assistance
organ
will
function
in
does
time
not
permit
sound
for
fun.
such a breakthrough.
No.
Meanwhile, the UNPSC is with you in your efforts to maintain whatever normalcy is possible under the circumstances. We are committed to providing you with everything you need.
So I
for
guess the
a safe
idea
and
is that you're
comfortable
working
existence
for
in
the
return
UNPSC
for
trying to
continued
figure out what's
cooperation.
going on.
Yeah. That's what all the survivors were originally trying to do that were part of the UNPSC. Which you can tell, it shows it better in 1.0 because there's like a bunch of other barracks and stuff, but like the other
Right.
rooms around were supposed to be like other people's bunks that are similar to yours.
Mhm.
But yeah, everyone mysteriously stopped being existent, so this is just me. Also, something I learned somewhat recently that I think is really cool, if I can grab the damn things. These guys aren't just like a medical syringe, they're artifact based. Because there's these artifacts that are regen artifacts. This is a steps, but same difference. I should sell So the UNPSC somehow managed to make one of those into an injector.
Hmm.
Which you can use to heal yourself. Which I think is neat, because it's the way I figured it out is because it says artifact-based healing injection. So I'm like, oh, I know what that is. That's a regen artifact. There he is. Yeah, this guy's a good this guy's a regen artifact. So yeah, it's neat. A lot of neat little details. There's a dartboard over there if I feel like ever attempting to throw darts again, which somehow ended up one in space last time, so that went well. Money. Perfect. Okay. I want to see something. Upgrade. What can I put on you? A rail last attachment. Can I put what base site do you have? Excuse me. Do you have a site that I can put something on? I don't think so. I think you only have the base site, which is why they offer the replacement. USSR attachments? Probably not. No, that's just for dovetail mounts. Okay. Interesting. Well, I'd probably want to do that then. I mean, the base site isn't bad. Yeah. Okay. Neat. I'm gonna keep running with it now because I don't care that deeply. But yeah. What time is it? It's getting past 11. Okay. Oh, you want to see like one of my dumbest but favorite things to do in this game?
Sure.
Hold on, I'm trying to maneuver myself. I'm not gonna break anything by sitting down, am I? Probably not. Hand, be limp. No, that should be fine. How about... Sitting on the bed. VR games, ladies and gentlemen, VR games.
Yeah, I saw there was another like demo VR game that would help you recreate your room in VR,
Yeah.
like, and get all of the physical proportions right so you could actually like interact.
Now I'm just sitting down. A little gremlin running around like there's no tomorrow. Yeah. One of my missions, so there's a giant factory level. It's called Pobita.
Uh-huh.
It's very dangerous, to say the least. Ugh. So, literally, after getting like halfway through the level and barely living, I went and sat down in a fucking chair in there. I was like, I
Just
need a
sat
minute.
down and then did the rest of it like that.
No, I just needed a minute, so I just sat my ass down. Okay. I'll probably do Radius Treasuries, because that one's paying well. Yeah, I got plenty of time to do so, right? A day and 11 hours. Yeah, I should be fine. I do have my gas mask, correct? Yes. Okay. Let's go. Zoom moment. God, why are you so uncomfy, headset? Why are you doing this to me now? That's tighter. I don't want that. That should be better. I also like how dangly your wrists get if you let go of the controllers. It's very entertaining. What time is it? 1 in the morning. Okay. I have definitely been up there then. garage still empty? Oh, we hit a tree. Okay, back to sprinting. Anomaly fields. Hello. That's actually really cool when you get near it to just look at. Because it's like a weird horizon thing. Also, the UNPSC does say that officially it was a meteorite strike, but I don't think a meteor strike would cause weird shit like this to happen. Yeah. Oh, that's not what I wanted to do. Also, gas mask moment. Hi. I don't appreciate you. You blocked me off. You suck. I wish to turn on my headlamp. Whoa. Above? Oh, it's like right on top of me. Damn. Other steps. Okay, cool. Are you in this one this time? Nope. Okay. Artifact hunting. Woo. Also the glitchiest platform to try to get back up on in the game because I can't climb it. Oh, there we go. I got it. Okay, no, that is just the one in there. Okay. Hello. Star log cabin. Terrifying monstrosity. There we are. Heavy helix. Exactly what I needed. I have most of the Pervamay missions memorized. Just because I've done them all before. Down from here. No! Okay. I got stuck in the moon bit. I don't think there's anything up there. No, just more woods. Neat. Gas mask. Okay, let's head back. Oh, hi, dead guy. How are you? Okay, bye. I got the safety on, don't I? Yeah, I do. Take the safety out of that. Oh. Actually zoom. Oh, something also funny is that compasses no longer work right. They for some reason link straight to the radius, and they don't point north anymore. Which is also
It's
something
gonna be
weird.
like highly magnetic
Could be.
or
I
something.
don't know. Yeah, but that would be kind of crazy for it to affect the Earth's gravitational pull, though. Or not gravitational pull, magnetic field.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
To be fair, it would be also very weird if it did affect gravity.
Well, it seems like it does, considering the
Yeah.
floating.
All the floating stuff, it probably does. Hello? Oh, hello. Okay, bye. Perfect throw. Not that one. I want it over there. That was trash.
Yeah.
Zoom. We. There we go. That's a little more comfy. Infinite sprue. Woo! $1,000. Let's go.
Nice.
Plus whatever this is gonna say. Okay, solid $1,500 made. Let's go. There's not much else I need to buy. I find it strange that I can't buy a PPSH drum mag. I don't know why. They're in the world. I've seen them. I have a number of them. Just can't buy them.
Huh.
Yeah, I don't know. Okay. Where the heck is Mikkel? She said she would be home soon, like at 10:45, 10:30?
Soon.
Soon, I guess. They went out and got dinner, so that's
Ah.
whatever. Yeah, they went out to a concert.
Yep.
And that ran till
was talking about it yesterday.
yeah. Okay, I'm probably gonna sleep till 7. Oh yes, sleep moment. Just stand and stare at the bed and close my eyes. Oh yes, sleep. What do I want to do? I guess I can do another mission. I get maybe a story mission. Oh. Oh yeah, that should be fine. That's stupid fast. If I remember which side of Bolotkey to go to. It's the one at the train station, I remember that. Actually, wait. I could probably do it before the next tide. Probably being a little bit of an understatement. I still have what? Yeah, I still have a whole day. I don't have my fast move into Bolotkey, so I have to just do this fast. Thankfully, I already cleared out the train station. Oh, that felt good on the body. I'm gonna be a gremlin for a little bit because my back hurts.
Understandable.
Oh, okay, that's better. Ah. Why am I walking so slow? Oh, that's why I'm a little hungry. I'll finish this off. Yeah, I just make my way said anything in chat. Okay.
Yeah, no one's been on at all.
It's kind of surprising seeing how that raid ended up with a whole bunch of viewers of Into the Radio streams.
Yeah, I don't know.
I don't know either. It might just be an off night. It might be because I'm still trying to get back into the swing of things with how awful work has been. Because it just now, because we had a giant music festival that wasn't the one Mikkel went to. That's been dragging in a whole bunch of tourists into town. So the past 3 days of work have been awful.
Yeah. Tourists are like simultaneously great and terrible.
Yeah.
They bring in a lot of money, but
they make work not fun for a lot of people. Yeah,
especially restaurant.
Yeah, I ended up making like $30 in tips tonight. Just by myself.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I remember one time at Bob's, there was this older couple, and this was towards the beginning of when I was starting working for them, and so I was like the only busser that they had.
Mm-hmm.
And it was like we were full, like to the point where we had 3 or 4 waiters, and I was the only busser.
Ooh, fun.
And this nice older couple just handed me $20 and said like, don't put it in the tip jar.
Okay.
Okay.
Alright, cool, I guess. Yeah, we have credit card and... My controllers are very dying. We have credit card and cash tips, because we're Subway.
Yeah, Bob's does too.
So...
Although I always thought it was super weird, because like... You know, getting tipped for... You get tipped for your service, right? But... Like, the Square terminal asks people if they want a tip, even if they're just, like, getting pickup.
I know.
Which is, like, there's literally, like, zero interaction with anybody other than you paying for your food. Like, what are you tipping? I had a crazy night. It was way busy and not at all very fun, so... Yeah. It's because, like, I straight up just pulled a 9-hour shift today calmly, which sucks, and B, I have to do it again tomorrow. Because for some reason, they decided staying open till 9 when I come in at noon is a great idea on Fridays and Saturdays, when most of the time it's not really worth the extra money. Yeah.
So it's not a fun time. Ow. You suck. So yeah, well, no, actually I'm scheduled 1 to 9 tomorrow, so it's only 8 hours, but it's still 8 hours.
But still.
But it's worth it. The pay and the tips, it's alright stuff. Cause yeah, I made like 32 something in credit card tips tonight, and like 5 in cash. Just goes to show you how much people paid with their card. Which is weird, because I had actually a surprisingly high amount of cash transactions tonight. I don't know. People also just don't like to tip in cash most of the time. You sneaky son of a gun! I saw that. You eat sneaky. Ah, eat knife.
Yeah, I think part of it is because the way that, like, credit card receipts work, it just feels like tipping is part of the transaction, which might be why a lot of people don't find it weird when Square asks them for
Just a
tips.
calm tip.
Because they're just like, oh yeah, you know, you're buying with the credit card at a food place, you tipped them.
Is there really another one?
I don't know. I always felt really uncomfortable asking people for tips, like, or showing them the tip screen.
Yeah, I can understand that. Ours, it's literally like you can't complete the transaction unless they either put in a tip or hit skip. So it's just
Yeah, no, it's the same thing with the Square terminal. It's like when you're doing it on the little handheld terminal, you can just zoom past it, but like on the big physical terminal, it's got like big 3 buttons, and you have to show them that screen so that they can see their total, and then they see the tips, and it's like there's the tip thing if you want to do it, otherwise hit this, and it's like I feel like I'm almost like guilting someone into doing it, because it's like you really don't have to give a tip here. And I will not, like, I won't actually judge you if you don't give a tip, but
the only time I will judge if people don't give a tip if it's like 5+ sandwiches, because every time I'm alone at night and someone orders 5 sandwiches, it's just irritating.
If it's a large order or party, you should at least heavily consider giving a tip. Like if you get really bad service as a large party, then
it's
maybe
debatable,
don't give a tip.
but
like if you're, oh my gosh, if you're bringing a large party in, especially if there are kids, like children.
The worst thing was, and they are ironically notorious for doing this at our Subway. I got an order for 6 Veggie Delight sandwiches online and got 0 tips from it at 8:30 at night.
What?
Exactly. Someone ordered like 30 minutes before I closed.
Oh.
And I'm like, dude. It was extremely irritating.
Yeah.
Thankfully, that's only happened to me once. But it's still enough. I think it's funnier that they're notorious for doing it at this point.
Oh, it's like, is it like the same person?
Yeah, it's like the same person that does it every time. It doesn't help that I live in like the rich white person neighborhood. I work at the rich white person neighborhood. Of, like,
yeah.
That part of Boise. Hi! But you're not gonna... You're hitting me? No, stop that. That's the floor. Hey, come here. Get the fuck out from underneath the planks so I can shoot you properly. Hello? Where is he? Where'd he go? There he is. He lost me. Apparently. That's weird. Dead. That was rude of him. Yeah, I never really care that deeply about tips anyways, because I make like 15 an hour, so it's enough to cover me without tips. I'm not working for tips. Thankfully. God, if I was, I would be in such dire straits right now.
Yeah, no, the states that allow, like, restaurants to do that are just nasty.
Oh, Boise.
Oh, yeah.
It's allowed to do. Like, they have 2 minimum wage rates.
Uh-huh.
One
well, sometimes I have 2 minimum wage rates, and the one is just, like, slightly lower, and it's like, eh. But then there are ones where it's like, oh yeah, you can totally offset how much you're paying them by their tips. And it's like, wait a minute, that's not how that's supposed to work.
Yeah.
It's like specifically not what a tip is.
Idaho is just a little bit lower pay rate than if you were working without tips. And I work a corporate job, so that doesn't matter. Or not a corporate job, but a chain job, so they usually pay about the same no matter what state it is.
Uh-huh.
Which is nice. Oh, you're really sweet. How did I not get hit by you so many times now? This way. Oh, it must be up here. This way? There we are. So this is Blutki, by the way. It is the land of swamp. I'm not joking. It is 90% swamp. Which is fun.
Very swampy.
Very swampy. I'll calmly fall down a floor here. Probably took a little damage. Okay though. Oh, it just does the last thing you were holding. Okay. I thought my backpack had a description tag. I'm like, what? Okay, well, that was that mission. We talked about tips while I did all of it. That factory is also very fun because I think you can see it from here. Can you? I can't. I have to get a little closer. There's a giant crane that you can climb.
Ooh.
Yeah,
Fun.
it's really fun. In 1.0, it used to be a stash area that held a Mosin rifle,
Mm-hmm.
but they got rid of it in 2.0, sadly.
Oh.
God, my render distance is really that low, or can you just not see it? There it is. You can see it between the trees. It's that crane over there.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. There's also an achievement for climbing it, which I think is fun.
Oh yeah, that's nice. It's always nice when they include achievements or stuff like that.
Yeah, for like, I think there's one for climbing the crane. There's one for collecting all 4 audio tapes, which only just recently got patched back into 2.0. And they made that achievement actually able to be gotten fully. Like, you could probably, I have partial progress in it, but I just like, oh, I'm a wizard. Strong legs, using them calves. The only reason I know that Idaho has a slightly lower wage was because at Mikkel's old job that she used to work nights at, they actually technically did that with the tips and all. So she was upset about the really low pay. Which ended up being part of the reason why she swapped jobs.
Yeah. No, I don't think I've worked very long in a place that did that.
Yeah, it's not a great recipe. The greatest part is, the only reason I would quit my current job is because of my fucking manager. That's the only reason. And it's because my manager is extraordinarily lazy. Like, you know it's sad when I put in more hours than she does.
Ooh.
Yeah. I have almost never seen her work a full 8-hour shift. The closest I've seen is 7. And she opens. So all she does is she opens, hangs out till the end of lunch rush, and then dips.
Yeah.
Which usually is about to 12:30. So we all get irritated by it because there are 3 of us in a day in total. An opener, a person before lunch rush, and the closer who comes in at lunch rush.
Mm-hmm.
That's it. There's no one else that can come in. So a lot of oftentimes me and the person before lunch rush are just very grumpy with her about it because we almost always get like a second wave between like 1 and 2 most of the time.
Oh yeah.
And it's like we could really use the third person because we're inside of a grocery store, so one of the grocery store managers knows how to help us out with cash registering,
Okay.
and more often than not he has to come help us because of that second wave, because it's just the 2 of us, and
Right.
the way a Subway is supposed to work is one person does the initial build, vegetables, and then cashier,
Mm-hmm.
which works when you have 3 people. And is very, very not functional when it's just me.
Right.
Because, like, I think it was, it was yesterday. I had a group of, like, 15 come in from the Tree Fort Festival. And I was
Yeah.
alone, and they all wanted food. And I'm like, oh no.
Yeah.
So, that was a rough part of my shift. Thankfully, not all of them got sandwiches. Probably because I was going too slow because I had to. But
Yeah.
and then also I had 2 online orders on top of it because we have no way to pause like our online orders or anything through the Subway app. It just, goes.
Yeah. Yeah, no, I know most of the chain stuff that does the online orders doesn't really have much of a way to do it, and so the corporate always tells them to, prioritize online orders, and it's like, well, okay, but now I have people standing there
And now I have
in
people
person at
standing
the
there
store
staring
who
at me
are
awkwardly
waiting.
while I'm
Yeah.
trying to.
while
'Cause
you're
half
just
the
randomly
time-
making sandwiches.
Yeah, because half the times it looks like you're just making a sandwich for yourself because they don't see the ticket.
Uh-huh.
And they're like, why is this employee prioritizing themselves over me? Is what I think half the time. I'm like, no, I'm just trying to get this done because it's due by X time, which is in like 5 minutes.
Right. Because people, people order it very last minute. It's not like, oh yeah, I'll order ahead for my online order. It's like, no, I want it now.
Yeah, the minimum timer we get is 15 minutes. I've seen 20 sometimes, which is very nice of the person. And then half the time, they show up either 5 to 10 minutes early, or pretty much as soon as the order's done, and I'm not even done with the sandwich, even if I wasn't busy. And I'm like,
Mhm.
why? Dude, like, the app tells you when it's ready. They purposely give us 15 minutes to try to, help us
Yeah.
not suffer, but... Yeah. Thankfully, one of the online orders, the lady ended up not being able to come pick it up, despite already paying for it, so she said just give it to the employees, which was the 3 of us working the grocery store that night. And Mikkel came down and I had a sandwich with her, so I just gave the sandwich to the guys, because I didn't really want it. Because we are also understaffed at the grocery store right now, because 2 people quit. And it's a big team, but the problem is they're trying to balance opening and closing shifts with managers, plus sometimes they have to do freight, which means people have to get to the grocery store by 4 a.m.
Oh yeah.
And that's like its own shift, so and also trying to give people 2 days off in a row. I can see how it's a bit of a hassle and why they're saying they're understaffed, because it's kind of true.
Mhm.
Because last night the entire closing crew was 1 guy working stocking, 1 guy registering, and the manager just catching up on stuff.
Right.
Because they also have to do orders for their different departments along with
Mhm.
the other stuff. So, Lord. So yeah, it's the funniest thing because I like 3 of the managers. I like one of the managers a lot, and the other one is the guy who helps us out with Subway, so I like him too. One's not the greatest. Like,
Yeah.
he tends to be a bit lazy with everything. Which, I mean, it doesn't harm too much. It is a bit annoying, but it's not like the end of the world. One is the grouchiest old lady I have ever met in the fucking world. And that is not exaggerating. She is actually the worst. One of our guys literally quit because he had a disagreement with her. She's just not great.
Yeah.
So, and she's also one of the guys that helps, or one of the ladies that helps close, which is not great for me, because most of the time what the manager, what the other night manager will do is he'll just count the till out, because what we're legally supposed to do is have me count it out and then have them double check my work.
Right.
But that's just kind of dumb because the manager has to do it for the other 2 tills anyways. So he just kind of just goes ahead and does it. And I'm like, okay, cool. I don't care. I don't have to now sit there for 10 minutes and count money.
Right.
The other one, I have to change my habits entirely for her because she refuses to... Oh, no, I need to read that. Ow, worth putting my hand on the fire. She refuses to count out the till. She makes you do it, and then she'll go and double count it. and then say I'm wrong by $1, even though I'm just rounding not as much as she does. So, yeah. And she is also very snarky, to say the least. Okay, I'm gonna read this. Thanksgiving stranger, a neighbor told me about some toxic fog at the swamp. He noticed a weird glow in the abandoned building and wanted to check it out, but ran into an armed man inside. Then everything got covered in thick green smoke. He started choking and fled. He keeps telling this to people over and over, but it sounds too crazy. Weird. Knowledge. Also, this is something weird I've noticed with most of the story missions, which is what I just did. You alter the past with them. Because this note's from before the event. Also, Mikkel just got home. You'll hear in her about a couple seconds. There we go. So yeah, it's weird. Boo!
We're back!
No.
Oh,
Okay. Oh, Jesus Christ.
we're getting attacked.
Hi. Liam's in the call. How was it? Oh. Hi, potato. Oh. Hi. Okay. How was it? That's good. Oh, sorry. Still playing a game and streaming here. Yeah, I heard you guys managed to somehow get into the mosh pit.
Yeah, we got into the mosh pit. I got hit by some girl's leg.
Nice.
She was crowd surfing and ducked. I got hit twice by someone who was crowd surfing.
Nice.
Get down, duck. Go away.
Run away. No, you weren't. I was holding out my hand.
Oh yeah, we have big X's on our hands.
That makes sense. Okay, what time is it?
11:39 for you guys.
I might end the stream a little early. That's alright.
Yeah, it's fine with me. And I mean, I can check. There's apparently one other person watching. Don't know who though.
It might be me, technically, because I have chat open through Twitch.
Oh no, it's Jeffrey.
Oh, it's Jeffrey.
Just Jeffrey being quiet.
Yeah, I have my audio on the output on my headset set in Discord. Hi. So yeah, I've been able to hear Liam this entire time, and he can hear me.
Hi.
Hello.
Is anyone in chat?
No one's in chat. It's just Jeffrey and Liam. I've been enjoying listening to you guys talk about tips. Magnificent. Okay, yeah, I'm probably gonna end stream. I'm gonna call it for the night. Oh, which means I need to go into desktop and Alt and Tab, and then switch that to stream ending.